Hello everyone, this is Allison Gross, and welcome back to Let's Play Savage Empires. Let's learn about weapons, like our lovely boomerangs. Weapons of the tribes. Just as each tribe has a hierarchy with the chief at the top, followed by the shaman, the chief's children, senior warriors, and so on, the natives of the Valley of Aodin believe that their weapons have a pecking order too. Part of this belief is practical. A spear does more damage than a crude stone dagger, and so the spear is considered a greater warrior than the dagger. Part of the belief is spiritual. Certain weapons are believed to be better attuned to the spirits, and thus are superior weapons. Among the natives in Latla, obsidian-edged sword is considered the chief of weapons, and the widely used adal, or spear thrower, is the well-respected shaman. Beyond that, in descending order of worth, we have large, two-handed clubs favored by the stronger natives, the hand-thrown spear, the stone axe used by most native warriors, the primitive short bow used by nearly every tribe for both warfare and hunting, the solid wood club, the rock hammer, the single-handed club, the scalpel knife, the Nahuatl obsidian knife, more practical as a tool than a weapon, and finally, the relatively rare boomerang. Oh, fuck, it's rare, is it? So that's at the bottom of the hierarchy? Well, you guys are insane then. The blowgun, a weapon in use by all the tribes, but especially common among the feared Urali thugs, is the outcast, having no place in the hierarchy. I thought they were peaceful before this dude took over. The darts alone are far too weak to be a weapon, but when coated with poison, great, more poisoning, become an instrument of death far too powerful for use under all but the most dire of circumstances. The armor and shields of the valley likewise follow a pecking order. Shields made from stegosaurus plates are the chief form of protection. Armor and shields made of leather outrank those made from tree bark, but either material offers greater protection than cloth. Yeah, we need to figure out how to get better armor. With the advent of modern-day men to the Valley of Aodin, the natives' weaponry have been challenged by the products of 20th century science. The high-powered hunting rifle is the most powerful weapon in the entire valley, bar none. Even the crude but serviceable muskets and grenades I fashioned from indigenous materials were far superior to anything the natives had to offer. The hefty fireman's axe from my displaced laboratory proved to be a good but not outstanding weapon. Its primary force was the felling of large trees and tough trees in the valley, a challenge to which no native tool could rise. Likewise, the Avatar's steel bowie knife was only slightly superior to the natives' razor-sharp stone knives. Well, that's useful to know. I mean, we kept it, but I guess it's not that useful. So, we are going to explore this moon gate. I think if we follow this along this edge, we will come to that town eventually. No getting killed, no stepping on a snake and getting poisoned, dorky. Like, really? Okay, so I don't know what the upshot of this is going to be, if these are, like, people, if these are actually, like, Aolo and what's-his-face. Or if they just look like them. If it's a second, I'm going to say that's really fucking stupid. Alright. Yes, we are saving the game in this wonderful new town. Now, come here, person, and talk to us. You see a strong-looking warrior with a lost look in his eyes. Peaver doesn't know you. Peaver doesn't know his name. Well, then, how did you say that it was Peaver? Dokray leans over and speaks, his tone sad. Peaver was once a great warrior of the Jukari. One day he and Dokray went out to kill some Myrmideks. Peaver was injured in the head. Pever did not come back whole. Please do not speak to Pever of the Myrmedex. Yeah, well, I gotta do it. Myrmedex, Myrmedex, Myrmedex! His eyes grow wide. Pever hates Myrmedex. Pever kills Myrmedex. His eyes roll around and then focuses on you. Pever sees a Myrmedex. Yeah, okay, this is why we... Pever has important task. Pever must... His eyes wander a bit. Pever does not remember. Talk to Pever later. Soon? Dokray nods. Soon, Pever. Tears fill his eyes as he turns to follow you. Slay Myrmedex for Pever Dokray. That was interesting. I wonder if that's actually supposed to be like grim and dark, or if it's... You know, we do something... Hey, where the fuck did the village go? Village. Fuck! This is, saber-toothed cat. Smilodon, family Felidae. This beast, dating from the late Pleistocene era, about 10,000 years ago, is the archetypical saber-toothed tiger. Here, as with the Hakar, conditions in the Valley of Eoden have made the creature match its popular conception rather than its outer world reality. I think the fact they did this is so fucking stupid. The linemen regard the saber-toothed tiger as a monster the size of a Kodiak bear. Actual outer world Smilodons grew no longer than 4 feet. However, in the Valley of Eoden, I have seen many saber-tooths 4 times that size. Smilodons of the valley are vicious, brutish animals. Terrifyingly aggressive in combat and capable of little cunning. They have been known to mortally wound their prey and sit back for it to die, but that is the extent of their tactics. And the thing hits like a fucking truck. Oh my god. No. Get a dead tiger, not possible, yeah. Alright, well let's rest. And you can all have food. Dokray has a dream. He chases three edibles through the jungle. A bear, a jaguar, and a monkey. The path branches, each animal going its separate ways. Does Dokray follow the bear, the jaguar, or the monkey? Oh, let's follow the bear. Okay, that was weird. Is this the town up here? Maybe? Come on, there's supposed to be a town around here. What the fuck? The fuck? Okay, well, this was not the town I wanted, but... Oh, there's a person. You see a sharp-faced but beautiful woman in Aztec dress. Blessings of the spirits on you. I am Atlipakta. I'm a crafter of weapons and armor. Perhaps you would care to trade for some of my crafts. Do you sell boomerangs? I have bows, arrows, knives, swords, armor, and shields for trade. Which would you like? Thing of interest, perhaps you will need fine weapons later. No, I am fine with my boomerangs. May the spirits guide you on your path. Do return when you are in need of well-made weapons. So this is clearly the city of the Nuatla. There is no doubt in my mind that the Nuatla people are related to the outer world Aztec culture. Indeed, it is my belief that the Nuatla and the Aztecs both descended from a single culture, and that members of that culture were transported to the valley of Aodun at a time in the ancient past. The word Natl, in fact, refers to the language spoken by the Aztecs. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this badly. I have a friend who's of Aztec descent, and it's kind of awesome. She worships the Aztec gods, and she has this class that she takes on, she calls it Mexica in Natla philosophy. So I'm trying to pronounce it the way that she does, but my pronunciation is kind of bad, so please, forgive me if my pronunciation on this isn't great. Huatla, like their outer world counterparts, build massive pyramids, temple buildings, and homes in stone. They work gold. They have a certain reverence for the sun, but they do not anthropomorphize it or directly worship it. Like other valley natives, and unlike the Aztecs, they hold their special reverence for the valley's nature spirits. However, Natla legend and the behavior of recent Natla leaders make me believe that ancient customs of human sacrifice were once part of Nahuatl culture. They are somewhat more technologically advanced than the other tribes, working copper and bronze for ornamentation, although tradition has apparently kept them to the obsidian standard for their weaponry, and they are distinctly more agrarian than the other tribes, growing and harvesting much of their food, hunting and gathering the rest. Let's save our game as we poke around here. Oh, come back here, you. Talk to me. See a person wearing Aztec-like garments. Yes, what do you wish of me, outsider? I'm Al-Linarla. Native looks alarmed by your foreign appearance and manner. I am a citizen of Tichlicatl. Again, I'm trying to pronounce this as well as I can, but... I tend the fields, transport grain, work on crafts, elude the thunder lizards and myrmidons in the fields. We all do. I'm a faithful servant of the king, Mokt, or Hutlapakti. All hail our new king, Hutlapakti. Native's voice is fearful. Mocked. The native hesitates and looks fearful. I do not know that name. No one in Teclicatl knows that name. Do you understand? No. The native looks nervously all around to see if anyone is listening, then leans in closer. New King Huitlipachtli has decreed that no one shall say that name. It is the name of the old king. To speak that name is death, for the old king is alive, living out in the jungle somewhere, planning his return. This is why his name is not spoken. Yes, good. Crafts. Many of us make pots sometimes. We have a fine weapons maker in Titlicatl, and our weaver makes very nice clothes and ornaments. Pots. Many of us own nice pots. You could make your own if you were to use some clay to form it, then fire it in a kiln. One can get clay from the riverbanks with a digging stick. The native looks slightly puzzled. Yes, a digging stick. A small stick, specially carved, I assume for digging roots in clay. There's a kiln along to the south edge of Teclicatl. Sounds as though you wish to see the weapon maker, Atlipakta. She crafts weapons in a shop near the palace, just west of the Pyramid of the Sun. No, actually, I'm not interested. She doesn't have any boomerangs. Paksapatnat. The weaver lives a short distance west of the Pyramid of the Sun. Wonder. You know, the great lizards of the jungle and the field. Myrmidex, evil monsters from the northwest. They are like ants the size of a man, and they attack us without mercy. The fields are no longer a safe place to work. Okay, so there's like a road that goes all the way around this place. Okay, here's a pot. Okay, so I am not convinced that we're gonna get healed for free here. Oh, hi, person. You see an intense-looking man in native clothing. He looks over your clothing with a surprised expression. Blessings of the spirits on the stranger. May I help you with something? My name is Paksatbatmek. Oh, that's kind of cool. He's the weaver, and so that's why he's looking at our clothes so intently. Make fine ornaments and feathered robes of the best cloth. Normally I would be able to trade with you for something, but I recently finished a large feathered cloak and my stock is depleted. As I said, I recently sold my last cloak, and it will take quite some time for me to make another, even if I had the feathers I need. Is there a reason I would want a feathered cloak? These only fine as parrot feathers. When I was younger, I could go out and hunt parrots myself. A few minutes' work on a dead parrot with my knife, and I could usually find several usable feathers. He looks at you thoughtfully for a moment. If you were to bring me feathers, I would trade with you for them. 1 emerald for 10 feathers. Oh. Cloth is made from good flax, is wonderfully easy to work with, soft, easily sewn, easily decorated, much better than simple hides some tribes use. Flax. Yucca plant are a good source of flax, though it can be quite tedious to collect enough for a good garment. Most of them have reddish-orange flowers. There are a couple out behind my shop. Many of the more primitive tribes use hides as clothing. I find cloth much easier to work with. Okay. Now this is more what I would expect in a town. You know, there's a variety of different people to talk to, and we have merchants. And, ooh, hey. You are a person, too. He's a strange, strapping warrior in Aztec-like clothing. What are you doing here? You are an intruder. You must die by my knife. What? Okay, fine, dude. Okay, I'm glad we didn't have to. I can't be running about this low on health. That dude is not very friendly. Hello, person. You see an unhappy-looking woman wearing Aztec-like clothes. Would you stop using that description for anything? She looks at you suspiciously. Stay back. Do you mean me harm? I just saved, so yeah. She screams, guards, I am attacked. Your queen is attacked, guards. And she faints. Yes, let's restore the game. Alright, but before we start this conversation, we're running short on time, so time to cut the video off. Until next time, everyone, bye!